So the U-turn, oh my goodness me, was it this? I get kind of deja vu sometimes, sitting in this studio, looking at Keith. Did we do a roundup of U-turns not long ago? We did a list of the U-turns. I mean, there were so many U-turns. You sort of find people who think that Margaret Thatcher and Boris Johnson are somehow part of some wonderful tradition. You can trace one back to the other. She was famous for never U-turning. Boris Johnson has done so many U-turns, even he doesn't know which way he's facing now. And it appears that another one is on the way. Mandatory COVID vaccinations for NHS and social care workers are to be scrapped after warnings of crippling staff shortages if the plans went ahead. It is believed that Sajid Javid will today meet with fellow government ministers on the COVID Operations Cabinet Committee to rubber stamp the decision on the about turn. Now, so much of this, it was funny listening to Nick talk about Brexit this morning, because it occurred to me, I can't remember what conversations were like before Brexit. It was everything a fight before Brexit, before the referendum. Was everything a question of picking a side and biting chunks out of each other? Or were there some stories that actually lent themselves to slightly more contemplative coverage? I genuinely can't remember. I mean, it won't be hard to find out. I just sort of look back at old programme running orders or YouTube or whatever. But this idea that even the coronavirus became tribal, didn't it? And not just in the UK, so probably it isn't linked to Brexit, but it became so tribal. I occasionally find myself on the old Twitter taking a step back and thinking, why is everyone so angry? What am I angry about? Am I even angry? Well, yes, I am. I'm angry with people who are encouraging other people not to act in the best interest of the population and who are sort of desperately trying to accrue some sort of relevance and or money or influence by punting stuff that I'm 99% confident is nonsense. That's horrible. That's dangerous. Angry, though? I don't know if it makes me angry. It makes me sort of frustrated. Dispirited, sad is probably a better word to use. But you can't come on the radio and be sad. I've got to come on the radio and be chirpy. It's my middle name. It's what you expect from me at 9 minutes after 10 on a Monday. Well, I know what I'll do. I'll pop LBC on, see if old Chirpy Pants is in a good mood this morning. Well, here I am, chirping away. And I can't quite pick the point when coronavirus became another fight. Can you? Another scrap. Some people didn't want to believe it was serious. And then people started dying at a rate of knots, so they started claiming that they weren't really dying of corona. It was just an odd one. And I don't know whether, actually it's not Brexit, is it? It's social media. Whether or not that notion of social media, which we only discovered the full insidious nature of as a consequence of Brexit and Cambridge Analytica and all the rest of it, what it was that was persuading millions and millions of people to believe things that were untrue and dangerous. And then you saw it with this. I still don't know what's in it for them. What's in it for the people who do it, or whoever it is that's right at the back of the room, the one that's pulling all the strings. I don't know. I really don't. But was it a massive fight? Would it have been? Would we have approached a coronavirus like this? Would we have had skeptics in 1985 if a global pandemic had kicked in then? Would we have had so many of them, so loud? And how big a role have they played in the estimated 80,000, I think, NHS workers who are yet to have it? In care homes, an estimated 40,000 people lost their jobs. They will now be able to return to work in the sector. So that's an almighty mess up in many ways. And the number that's been put on people in the NHS, the most recent one I saw was 80,000. I've seen some reports that it's up to 110,000. And I guess that the mooted impact of such an epic number would be so huge that they've now decided to withdraw.